Good Thursday evening to you. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. And we begin tonight with a Midlands man who admitted to targeting a black neighbor because of his race. That man will now spend 9 years in federal prison. A judge giving Jonathan Felkel the maximum penalty for a hate crime this afternoon after being convicted of shooting at a random man because of the color of his skin. Our Kiana Jordan was in the federal courtroom in Columbia during this afternoon's sentencing hearing. This is a landmark case considering the state doesn't have a hate crime law.
Yeah, Brian, that's right. Jonathan Felkel was the first person charged under Richland County's hate ordinance, and then the feds stepped in and hit him with federal charges. Now, this afternoon, a federal judge sentencing Felkel to 108 months in prison, saying the punishment should serve as a deterrent to others motivated by hate.
I wasn't expecting that to happen that day, you know what I'm saying? I was going to work, and then, as far as what I found out today in the courtroom, I was a target.
Thursday afternoon, Jarvis McKenzie saying justice was served, but it isn't over yet after the federal sentencing of a man who shot at him last July because he's black. McKenzie saying he still doesn't feel safe.
Being that it happened in my neighborhood, that's supposed to be a safe place for me and my family to call home, and it's not that no more. He took that away from us.
34-year-old Jonathan Felkel was sentenced to 9 years in federal prison for violating the housing rights of his black neighbor.
Do this, you're going to be going to federal prison for a very lengthy time.
The incident happened last July 17th in Columbia's Spring Valley neighborhood. Court officials say Felkel admitted to deputies that he was driving around looking for black criminals when he saw Jarvis McKenzie waiting for a ride to work. That's when Felkel fired a gun out the window of his car and shouted, "You better run, boy," at the victim. Today in court, Felkel's attorney saying his abuse of prescription drugs and mental issues caused Felkel to target McKenzie.
We heard in court that he has a drug problem. A drug problem doesn't impact your heart. That's where the hate is.
The Justice Department calls the attack disturbing and racially motivated, saying hate crimes harm not only victims but entire communities. The FBI, U.S. Attorney's Office, and Richland County Sheriff's Department all worked on the case, helping fast-track it, with the conviction and sentencing happening almost a year to the day from the incident.
Today, justice was served. If you commit a hate crime in Richland County or anywhere in this state, you're going to be prosecuted.
Al Felkel previously pleaded guilty to the federal civil rights charge. After today's sentencing, he'll serve 9 years in federal prison and still faces state and local charges, including assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature and hate intimidation. Live in studio, I'm Kiana Jordan. Watch Fox News, Local First.